Why am I running? Like many people across the country, and like many of you, I woke up on November 9th, 2016, feeling profoundly disoriented and depressed. 63 million Americans had spoken with their vote, and I did not like what they were saying. But this is what democracy looks like. And for that reason, it was a message that needed to be heard. As my friends and family know, I am a woman of action, especially when I think something needs fixing. Within days, I had heard about a march that was happening in Washington, a show of solidarity to stand up for the rights of women, immigrants, people of color, for the LGBTQ community, for all of us. And I knew I had to go. By Thanksgiving, I had reserved 2 buses, launched an awareness campaign, compiled a 300-person mailing list, sold out 110 seats on 2 buses. And on January 21, 2017, I led a Northshire delegation to the Women's March that included my wife, our daughters, our friends, women we had known for years, women we had never met, women of all ages. And as long as I live, I will never forget how it felt to march on the streets of Washington that day with my family, with my friends, and with 2.5 million people around the world. Because that's what democracy looks like. Since then, our country has been engaged in a volatile, divisive, and often angry conversation about American values. Who are we as a nation? What do we stand for? And I have felt personally called to enter that conversation, to stand up and take action, to fight for the values I believe in, values that define the America that I love. Tolerance and inclusion. Compassion. Taking care of people who are disadvantaged, who are shut out, who need a hand up or a path forward. Providing equal access, equal opportunity, and equal rights for everyone. For everyone, not just the privileged few. Because of my own life experience, I am especially moved to fight for programs and policies that represent inclusion, tolerance, and above all, compassion. I moved to Manchester 22 years ago, and in those years, my life has not always been the Norman Rockwell story that I wanted it to be. I've been married and divorced. I've raised 2 daughters as a full-time working mom. I've had good paying jobs, and I have worked for the minimum wage. I've come out as a gay woman and married my partner. I've walked away from alcohol and built a new life in long-term recovery. I tell you this not because I'm looking for a spot on Oprah, but because at every twist and turn, my own heart and mind have become more open. My own compassion for others has grown, because at every one of these crossroads, I've been shown compassion. As the people of the Northshire learned about my setbacks and struggles and rallied around me and my children. As a result, I found out what community really means. It means having an open mind and being willing to change. It means listening. It means taking care of one another and helping people who are struggling. It means protecting the things that really matter: our families, our livelihoods, our environment, our schools. And it means being willing to invest in people, in creative ideas, in our future. As a Democrat, I believe everyone deserves equal access to affordable health care, housing, childcare, education, and jobs. I am committed to building bipartisan programs that give hardworking residents and families the tools they need: knowledge, training, resources, while investing in the future of our state. I believe we're all responsible for fighting climate change and protecting our environment, for taking care of our lakes and rivers, our mountains and forests, and the rural landscape that supports so many families in outdoor recreation, tourism, and agriculture. I can see an exciting, forward-looking Vermont that leads the nation in climate action while attracting businesses and young people through a vibrant, cutting-edge green economy and sustainable culture. As your representative in Montpelier, I can't promise we'll agree on every issue, but I will promise to listen to you and to keep you informed. I think you deserve to know where I stand and how I'm voting in Montpelier. If elected, I commit right now to holding regular constituent meetings and office hours across our district, to sending an online newsletter to anyone who'd like to sign up, and to publishing regular updates on social media and in the local papers, because that is also what democracy looks like. If elected, I will work hard to represent everyone from the Northshire and to make our voices heard. I have a favorite t-shirt. I didn't wear it tonight because I had to look nice, but it says, not right, not left, but forward. Oh.